Video games have been an endless source of entertainment for decades.
Scary video games are the latest craze to sweep the country and most of the world too.
From Pong to Grand Theft Auto, we can't seem to consume enough epic gaming content. The video game industry is growing by the second, and with more indie developers and free games than ever before, I'd say things are going pretty good. Enter Big Chungus. Now, before we get into the games, I have to make note. I'm scared of Big Chungus. Maybe it's the fact that he's a disfigured version of a fun character, or maybe it's the terrifying Chungus fandom. Nevertheless, there's something uncomfortably eerie about this character. By the time this video ends, you may feel the same. And for that reason, viewer discretion is advised. Let's start with something palatable. Exhibit 1. Big Chungus Platformer. In Big Chungus Platformer, you play as a Big Chungus, parkouring his way through 5 levels. Along the way, you eat crunchy carrots and meet interesting new characters, until eventually you arrive at the Big Chungus PS4 box art. Your long and tiresome journey is rewarded with 84 carrots and a thanks from the creator. Honestly, my first impression of the game was great. It was pretty fun to free roam as a Big Chungus, eating as many carrots as I could find. Despite sometimes dropping jump inputs and soft-locking me on terrain, I'd say this one is a certified banger. That is, until I watch the footage back. I noticed something I hadn't noticed the first time through. Big Chungus was growing. Meaning that he started out as a Big Chungus, but ended each level as a bigger Chungus. This discovery sent a chill down my spine. Can there be a bigger Chungus? And if so, is this seemingly innocent platformer actually a dark, twisted origin story? Chungai, plural form of the word Chungus. Exhibit 2. The Dawning of Big Chungus.
I am Big Chungus.
Despite what the name may suggest, there actually is no Big Chungus in this game. Instead, there are what I will call little Chungai. The little Chungai are in a military base and armed with assault rifles. It is your job to exterminate them and regain control of the area. Around the base you can find shotguns, rocket launchers, grenades, and even a jetpack, all of which will help you to complete your mission. There's no soundtrack, no interesting characters, and no endgame. On the surface, this just seems like a very shitty FPS game, and I almost fell for it. Remember how I said there is no Big Chungus in this game? Well, I was wrong. Although I never saw him, I found this. What the fuck is a flashlight doing in a game where it's always daytime? The answer is simple. The flashlight exists because a dark area exists. You see, I believe Big Chungus is hiding. He is somewhere in this base, maybe underground, shitting out little Chungai and arming them for some unknown reason. I've accumulated 58 hours on this game in 4 days looking for him to no avail. I know Big Chungus is out there, hiding. But why? Exhibit 3. The Chungus Machine.
Oh no, it's Big Chungus. Oh no, it's Big Chungus. Oh no. When we find the I think I heard something. Find Dr. Wowie. Oh no, it's Big Chungus.
The title of this game had my attention. What is a Chungus Machine? That's the question that got me to disable Windows Defender, and it's a question the game never answers. The concept is surprisingly straightforward and intuitive. Big Chungus is chasing you, and you need to collect the coffee machines to raise your coffee meter until it starts flickering, and then you just wait for the next level to start. It's pretty easy to grasp, that's not the issue. The problem is, you guessed it, this is not Big Chungus. It's a big floating cat. Although the narrator is trying to convince you of it,
oh no, it's Big Chungus. Oh no, it's Big Chungus. I think I heard something. Oh no, it's Big. When we find the coffee thing. Oh no, it's Big Chungus. Oh no, it's Big.
It just doesn't look even remotely close to Big Chungus. There is nothing Big Chungus about this game, and I am therefore labeling it officially not canon, and will not make any further comments on this game. I didn't like it though. These butterflies hurt without being brutal. It's almost like I'm intoxicated, without wanting to hurl. And suddenly I wonder, could this be love?
Oh, 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 I can't live without you. Oh, 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 I can't breathe without your love. Your love.
Love, like fear, is raw and unfiltered. It only stands to reason that Big Chungus Dating Simulator would be the same. Because of that, there's a lot of this game that I can't show on YouTube, but I'll try my best to fill you in on anything that I cut out. After choosing your name, you are immediately greeted with a cutscene that depicts Big Chungus with his penis hanging out. After that, you are transported to a room in which you wake up. It's your first day at a new school, and Big Chungus is there to help guide you. After a sexy conversation, he takes you to school via a shortcut he knows. This is where you meet Peter Chungus. There's no choice but to call him cute, and well, things naturally progress. Big Chungus then leads you into the auditorium. This is Mr. Chungus, the principal. He quickly welcomes you to the academy, and before you know it, it's time for recess. Recess is not fun. Anyways, the game ends with the completion of day 1 and a word from the developer. That's it. Case closed. Wait. Rewind the video. Ben Shapiro Chungus exists in this universe? Ben Shapiro Chungus exists in this universe. Does that mean there's a Chungus version of every human being? That would mean there's a Chungus version of you. And a Chungus version of me.